Hi everyone. So today I'm going to be trying Hansley's hair removal. So the company did reach out to me and offered to send me some products, so very cool. So I do have their hair removal spray that I'm just going to spray on because it does take some time. So I think this you can get from AliExpress. I've seen it on Amazon. So it being on Amazon is really great too. But searching for it, it is a pretty available product and not too expensive. Especially if for hair removal. So it's still affordable. So it's oh no, let me look into this. So it is a spray, and this one has a lavender scent. So let's just smell it. It's not too bad. It still has that hair removal kind of smell, but not as strong as others. I'm gonna spray. Oh dear. Always the first time you're using a spray, a little bit cautious. I'm gonna put down my arm. I will kind of add a little bit more spray and just kind of keep it open for the time. It's not it does smell a lot better, and it wasn't really that messy. So being kind of a spray, but I do really so normally I'll do a feet spray. I like it way better than kind of creams. So it's supposed to smooth skin, razor burn prevention, and grow hair prevention. And I definitely have some issues with that currently with shaving. My other armpit I've shaved, so I'm going to test to see if one of their products, so it is their hair growth prevention with skincare, hair inhibitor cream. So I really wanted to see, putting this on, how well is it going to make a difference. So this is 50 grams, and you'll see results kind of in 30 days. So I definitely have armpit hair that grows back way too fast. You shave, and then I don't know, by the end of the day I feel it's back there, and you're no, stay away. So I'm really hopeful for that product. I did get some of their skincare. So I have a retinol moisturizer. So it has hyaluronic acid, vitamin E, A, and tea tree. So it is 2.5% retinol. So just kind of opening that up. And the packaging is still nice. It's nice. I like clean packaging as I go. Definitely nice, interesting color. So just dab it on my face. Ooh. So I'm gonna do half my face, which is so dry, and I know retinol is a little bit drying, but wrinkles too, and just your fine lines, evening up skin tone, I find retinol good for. So naturally touching my face, it will go a little red, but it will subside. What I do like about their skincare products is they do have the little ribbons. So yes, it's wrapped in plastic, but I can easily get off the plastic. More companies need to do that, I feel. So I have their vitamin A serum. So it is again 2.5%, and it has my little dabber. So I do kind of those drippers because it just makes it easy to kind of dispense rather than a pump or a bottle. It does kind of have a smell to it, but it dissipates as you rub in. And if we can see from rubbing to not, my skin but it feels nice, not too sticky or anything like that. So starting to use like more serums more often. Like normally like just put on a serum and go, but like judging them a little bit on how gushy they are. And I'm putting on my moisturizer. Put a little too much on my finger, so I'm gonna take it down to my neck. So I do feel once you put on the serum, you can definitely use a little bit less moisturizer. I don't think the moisturizer feels too heavy, and my skin's looking pretty good with it, right? Like not too oily. So I probably use the serum more so at night with the moisturizer, because I think I like just the moisturizer side for going about my day. I go a little bit dewier, but it's still a little wet. So it's still going. I just want to make sure I have it all coated. So I do like that I could kind of keep my arm down with it. So I'm just gonna let it sit here for another 5 minutes or so and then check back in. So it's been about time. I definitely see that the hair has kind of gotten like coated. Boop, boop. I'm coming in a little closer. Right, so just taking a wet cloth, I'm just going to wipe away. I think for me personally, like I would wipe it away in the shower. So I'm using a cloth that I can, I don't know, just dispose of if things don't go right. I think where I had my arm folded, like I still see some of those hairs. So I would recommend like keep your arm up, because the other areas are all good. So I'm just gonna kind of wash my arm under the sink. Still see like little bits of hair. Well, that could be like my arm was down with it. So I will see. I'm not gonna film my legs, but like take pictures with my legs, just because I have very like blonde hair, so you don't really see the leg hair that well. So I have to like get in close, get a right angle. So it'd just be a little bit difficult to film and have it actually like seen, where I feel like I can play around with the picture of it, but like still very like it feels like nice and smooth with it. Like I like the after effect, and I find it does not smell as strong as like a feet or a Nair hair removal. It still has that smell. I would definitely say like lavender does really cover it up nicely. So I am going to, ooh, it did leak a little into the lid. So grabbing my little element, rubbing it in. And like I have this red spot too, where I was like, oh, I'm a little sensitive, a little bit nervous, but I don't feel any like ouchiness. not too bad of a smell, like a little like waft of a chemicalness, but it kind of dissipates into nothing. It smells very light, if anything. So I'll continue to kind of use my anti-hair removal. I'll also kind of give my hair's long enough, give it some time, because you wouldn't want to spray right away. Like obviously using a chemical, you want to give it a few days, but it does feel nice and exfoliated. Definitely better than my other arm where I just shaved. Again, kind of like, I don't know, gets a little sweaty and rashy. Oh no. Need some underarm care, so that's why I'm very excited to try this product, of maybe it being a little bit better than shaving, because it's kind of, shaving's making me a little bit more sensitive. So I'm really hoping this product works out nicely. Like, no bad smell. Like you might get still a hint of that hair removal, but I think like maybe do your hair removal shower would be the better way of doing it. Then shower and then try a hair removal cream. So I will check in periodically to see how this is going. So checking in like the next kind of day 2, like not too bad of like difference. It's hard to kind of tell, so let me put on my hair growth inhibitor. Ooh, I just feel like there's some product around the edge, so I'm just going to use up that first, just to try and keep things a little bit cleaner. And it kind of has like a little bit of like a floral herbal smell, but then it does dissipate. So I'd say depending on where you're using this, like I think you would need like 2:1 for your ratio. I'm gonna try the serum. Again, and this would probably be the last time for the week to kind of use it. Just because with retinols you don't want to use them too often, and my skin will just go red from me touching it. Going in with the moisturizer. So I don't know how much I like a retinol in the moisturizer, because then I feel like I don't want to use it too often, but then I'm like, oh, maybe it does make it like better, because retinol can be drying, so the moisturizer is trying to counteract that so it's not so harsh on your skin. And I will say I like how much that they say how much like retinol is potentially in it, so I'll give it a couple days and check back in to see how they're doing. So kind of like day 4, day 5, checking in. So like some hairs are starting to grow back, but I think it's doing like a pretty good job compared to the other one. Like there's more, like it's longer, more kind of irritations. Ooh, arm fluffies, right? But not as bad on this side. Like I see white bumps, but I don't think they're like ingrown hairs, because I've like use tweezers to kind of like see if like I can pull out a hair, and I haven't. So like the growth inhibitor definitely does its job. I do think using a spray versus shaving is supposed to also kind of give you a little bit more time as well. Excuse me. So I'll check in about like day 10 mark. So checking in, so this is the armpit that I haven't been kind of using the product. Like I definitely have like some weird kind of like skin irritation going on there. That's why I really do like the hair growth prevention with skincare. I do think like it'll give you like a couple more days before you have to remove your hair again, but like this side, like I don't really have it as badly. Like just my skin condition on this side is so much better. So I definitely think I'll pick this up. I've never really seen a hair inhibitor cream, so I think that's kind of new and different, because like with ordering online, like the hair removal product is still nice. Like it has like not as harsh as a smell because the lavender is trying to help it. So I'm at kind of like that 10-day mark, might be 11. So I'm going to use this on both arms, and definitely using this on both sides just because it is really nice. So because like I still like my beat, but I do think like this is a nice one. I would want to buy this again, so I would just end up buying both, probably for like the shipping, because I always like to get kind of free shipping and to try more of their products. So with their like moisturizer with retinol, I didn't find it too drying in the 10 days, just because I haven't been keeping up with a retinol cream. Like I only kind of used it twice. Like you don't want to use it too often with retinol because it will kind of dry out your skin, and just it being like that spring to winter, and winter does not want to leave. Ooh, it's a little bit harder. And then like using it twice, I found with the serum, then the moisturizer over, not too bad. And just like I think serums would take a little bit longer to see the difference. I'm not too judgy on serums. It's just how they initially feel, because I do like to switch things up and try new things. So I definitely think the hair inhibitor is worth trying out. I definitely want to see if there's like other brands out there, but I just feel like if you have like your armpit skin isn't where you like it, I think that's really good, and it's just going to make your skin nicer, and it will give you kind of like some extra time before you have to kind of shave again. I'm sure the longer that I use it, the better it will be, because it does kind of say 30 days for seeing results, but at least like my skin, I see results. And like with spring and summer kind of coming, like I want to be able to show off my underarm and not be kind of like, oh, it's bumpy, it's weird. So I definitely plan on buying that growth inhibitor, hair growth inhibitor again. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day. Bye.